am so excited that the Utah Academy of Family Physicians has selected Representative Suzanne Harrison for its Advocate of the Year Award. And I don't know anybody at the legislature that works harder than Representative Harrison on really seeking out those meaningful bills that help everyday Utahns, that help families. And I think that if we have more policies and more legislators like Representative Harrison, then our state will be better off for it. We will have a healthier, more vibrant community, and we will survive this crisis that we're in right now if we continue to look to Representative Harrison as a thought leader and an opinion leader, as an expert, a medical expert, but also as a mom and a wife and a neighbor, and somebody who has kids in public schools and really gets how central good health is to the human and economic vibrancy of our state.
There's always energy at the Capitol, but there's often a lot of negative energy at the Capitol. And Suzanne just brings a powerful rush of positive energy wherever she goes. She's working on important projects. She's making friends with whoever she needs to work on those projects. She's courteous to everybody all the time and giving them positive reinforcement and letting them know a thing that makes them feel good about what they're working on. Just everywhere she goes, she's working on important projects. And even when she's not the one working on the project, for example, with COVID-19 and the hydroxychloroquine and the different contracts that the state has been involved in, she's paying attention and having something important to say and bringing a level of medical expertise to the discussion that is her own expertise, and going out of the way to find other medical expertise and get it into the discussion. So she's the one who goes out of the way to get the infectious disease doctors, to get those who have expertise in the lab science, and make sure that their voices are also heard in the discussions as the state tries to make decisions, in this case about COVID-19, but about all the different things. She's just brought a bunch of positive new energy to the discussions that surround medical issues, primary care issues, but all medical issues at the Capitol, and she's a perfect recipient for the award.
And I'm so excited that Representative Harrison is getting this award because she's been such an incredible voice for public health, for healthcare access, and as an advocate for kids and families at Voices for Utah Children, I feel like Representative Harrison has done so much to help elevate kids and families' access to care and healthcare coverage up on the Hill. And she really listens to advocates. She listens to everyone. And it's been so wonderful to be able to work with her. And I feel like she just listens to people and understands the issues and gets to the heart of the issues in a really incredible way. And I've just felt very lucky and fortunate to be able to work with her and to have her as one of the representatives that are speaking for kids and families.
I'm the advocacy director for AARP Utah, and AARP represents over 38 million members age 50 plus across the country and more than 226,000 here in Utah. And we regularly hear from our members that access to affordable health care is one of their top concerns. And I've always appreciated that Representative Harrison was willing to lend her expertise and her talents to work on these important issues to our members, as she's proposed important legislation that impacts the way that they live their daily lives. I've been very impressed with her ability to work across the aisle with all of her colleagues to get the work done. I think that's been one of the most impressive things I've seen with Representative Harrison, is that she is focused on the solutions and is willing to do what it takes to get the solutions in place, rather than trying to take a position and it's her way or the highway. I was very happy to hear Representative Harrison was receiving this award. She is very deserving of it. I look forward to working with her more in the future and look forward to seeing the success that she can continue to bring to making healthcare more accessible and more affordable in our state.
I think Suzanne Harrison is the ideal candidate to receive the Advocate of the Year award. When we look at this and we analyze who we might give this to, we look at someone who's a really strong advocate for healthcare, but in Suzanne, we find someone who also is a healthcare professional. And when you couple those things together, you get just incredibly sound policy decisions. She is someone who does everything with a great deal of integrity. It's really critical when you're working on a healthcare policy to have someone who actually understands healthcare. And so often when you are in a committee meeting at the legislature, you're sitting across from real estate developers and people who have no experience whatsoever in healthcare. And they're doing their best to understand it. But then when you can have someone like Suzanne Harrison, who is not just a representative, but also a doctor, who can explain things to her colleagues, who can articulate things in a way. And she's one of those that can take a really complex issue and digest it down into some really understandable terms and allows them to better understand what it is that they're voting on. And she just engenders trust. And again, it's that authentic quality that she brings to everything. So I'm really excited to give this award to her this year, and I think there's just no one more deserving.